Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all? How did you? Yeah, I'm good. How did you enjoy it last night? Like evening? Enjoyed evening, right? That much. What did you enjoy, Ray? Evening? Eating streets. Okay, raise your hands. How many of you did not come yesterday's class? You all did not come yesterday? You missed so much things, Ray. Seriously. You missed real fun. You missed the bootstrap class. Very bad. Huh? No repeat. First thing, only for the people who came, they know. Whatever we did, we can't repeat it. Okay. So now, anyway, we just discussed, sir. We just discussed the bootstrap one. Okay. I just explained you the remaining components and bootstrap. It's not a big deal. You can, if you check it in the official documentation, also the components were there exactly as it is. You can just check which component is used for which purpose, and you can build in a complete functional site. Without knowing the JavaScript too, you can use the basic functionality side by using the Bootstrap, sir. And whatever the functionalities you need, basically all these components were already in the Bootstrap. Okay. Now, online, his voice is low. Okay. Now, for some people, yes. Okay. Now, okay. One more thing, everyone. Yesterday, I just shared the websites which I recommended normally if you started your own online journey. I suggested some communities. I suggested some, you know, learning practices ones, learning websites and practicing websites. And we even said it resources ones and the code pen and free code camps. Okay. So now these things you can already, this file is also included in the useful sites.txt file. And the whole things are inside your GitHub also. The official GitHub, sir. One more time, I will just show you. This is, you have a drive also. See, this is your drive. HTML CSS, which is 2 p.m. batch. Where is this? Yeah. I think most people have the drive. Okay. If you are not having the drive, you can get it. Okay. In that, in the notes folder, I just mentioned you the bootstrap notes also. The complete bootstrap is mentioned with it. And along with it, you have 10 projects using HTML CSS. I will even mention the 10 bootstrap projects also completely, and you can even edit them. Okay. And now useful sites txt is there. In case if you are having any problem with the GitHub, you can see the GitHub also. Please raise the volume. What more I can raise? Hey, checks anyone is there out. No one is there. Call someone. So for some people it's all clear. For some people the volume is low. So you have to raise yourself then. Now let's go here. Now we are going to discuss an interesting and important topic called JavaScript, sir. Huh? Holidays. ఫెస్టివల్ అయితే దాని తర్వాత తీసుకుందాం. ఫ్రెష్గా వస్తుందండి మైండ్ ఇప్పుడు. ఆన్లైన్ పూర్తిగా వినపడట్లేదంట. స్లోగా వినిపిస్తుందంట వాల్యూమ్. In the meanwhile, anyone did any projects and wanna give me the links? At least after the festival, give me the links. That is what I said it in the first day of New Year. You will give me the links, but you did not give. మీ ఇష్టం. And after JavaScript, what you will say? What you will start? Bye bye. That's it. That is JavaScript is the last concept in this course, sir. Voice చాలా స్ట్రక్ వస్తుందంట. Is it okay the voice now? Guys, is the voice is okay or is it still low? Huh? నా సిస్టంలోనా? లేదు లేదు లేదు, ఇదిగో ఫుల్ సౌండే. Okay, for some people it's clear. Okay, then nice. Yeah. Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Okay, now for some people, whoever give the links, let me see the links, sir. Acha, what about the everyone? Come back to class, na? What about the links, Ray? Till now, Bootstrap you did. What about projects? Whatever you did, I want to see some creative ones. And some people really did well. Okay, and for some people not did well. Till now, I haven't seen some people's first project also. Okay, see, my point is that if you did not show me even the first project, the www, I know that everyone did it, but if you have not shown me, that it's your mistake, it's not mine, right? When you show your progress, I can understand it, like where you are up to. And something, someone will get stopped by some point. Everyone do. It's not like we are magically get everything. I will get stuck at some point, and you guys will stuck at some point. And wherever you get stuck, if I know, I will push you. Okay. So I want to know where you are getting stuck. If you did not show me, it will be bad. In case if you don't know how to put the live links, do it in your system and come and show it to me. Okay? Now, yeah, come. Now, okay, online open Explorer, sir. Explore. Whatever. Explore, I'm just opening it. Can you see? It's actually a replication of the Pikachu, right? I love this guy because he always follows some kind of nice design language. Last time he did with pink, and this time it is similar to this one. And the color is good. Home, places. It is exactly like the Pikachu because instead of Pikachu, he took in another one. Okay. And this, it's good actually. Let me go here. And he put slider. And his slider is working. Thank God. Good. Nice. Okay. He just put it in a reverse way, third way. Okay. That in that case, you can able to make it more better. Nice. And he put a pagination. Oh, okay. Nice. And then he put an another form here. So do you know how much time he would have take for this? No, max to max 1 hour. You know why? Because most of the things are templates. If you go to Bootstrap, almost he can directly copy and paste these forms, right? You can ask him, he must have copied this particular pagination or these things directly. That is what I'm telling you. At least he went to Bootstrap site and he see where these things can copied from, and he click copied there and he pasted and he changed the colors and all. Those things I am really appreciating it. See, it's good. Oh, there is a sidebar also. Okay. Let me click here. See, off canvas. He put the off canvas also. Tirupati. Okay, models. Good. Ayodhya book. That's nice. Are you getting my point, sir? What I taught is just like there is an off canvas, there is some header, there are some forms, these are available. So as a trainer, my job is done when I give you these tools, and bringing these tools and making some kind of site is your creativity. Okay. He made something similar to this, and it's not true like you have to make it the same way. You can make it however you feel it, right? And it's up to your creativity. If you are not having creativity, if you just follow some another one, you will never get succeeded. This is what majority of the freshers will fail, freshers will 90% of the freshers whom I know, they will follow some YouTube tutorials, and in the YouTube tutorial they will build some site, and they will follow exactly whatever they type, these people also type, and that way you will never become programmer. You know why? You will understand it, but it's like following the blind sheep. If you follow a blind sheep, you may reach the destination, but you will not know the path, because you are never interested in the path, you are just following it. The moment you reach the destination, you think you know the path, but if you start it on your own, you will be still stuck in the hello world program only. Are you clear till now? If I show you, if I make you do again, if I show you, if I make you do, it will work. But if you start on your own, again everything will be zero. So start now. Okay. Something, one step or half step, do it. Okay. Yeah. Now, enough motivation for today. Let's start the class. Now, let's go here. JavaScript. Raise your hand. How many of you are from Java class here? Especially to these people, I'm saying it. There is no relation between Java and JavaScript. Okay. So don't even get confused with it. But it would be helpful for you if you learn the programming languages. Yeah, I think except one or two girls. Is there any other one? Is there anyone who is not going any programming languages classes here? Good. Nothing. Only this class. You also only this class. Oh, okay. You are okay then. Now, what about remaining people? Python, Java, .NET. Major. No PHPs. Good. Very good. Okay, some people only this class. For only these classes, it would be kind of hard path, but remaining people will get it easily. Because now we are going into the concept of programming languages. You all must have familiar with it, right? Now let me start it. Programming language. Sir, any programming language you take, programming languages is for the problem solving. If you say yourself programmer, and if in interview, if they ask you what programming languages you know, and if you said HTML, that's it. That's it. Because it's not a programming language. What it is? Markup language. Why it's not called a programming language is because there won't be any thinking there. Okay? Its imagination is different from thinking. Okay? Even the mad people can imagine some things. Okay? But thinking will not be done. It's like problem solving. Programming is basically for any problems. Real time problems will be solved. Right or not? A digital appearance, some kind of real world problems, like if you all are from, you majority of the people who are from programming languages will understand. The first program you will go with even or odd. Did you guys went to this program? Write a program to check the following number is an even or odd within a basic if loop, right? Are you right or not? Yes. You guys don't know basic if also? Ayyo, ayyo, ayyo. Now, anyway, where now I have to start it from kids. You know, when we are in fourth or fifth classes, we used to have it like numbers and all in mathematics, 3, 4, 5. That is easy. When we come to 7th classes, suddenly numbers will become disappear and we will get X and Y. Then we will be okay. But when we are in 10th class, we will just think, what is X? Why we are having X in maths? The same way JavaScript will work or any programming language works. We will not directly understand what is happening in the UI. HTML and CSS will directly tell you what will happen in the UI. That means if you made some change, directly you can see it, what happened. But programming languages will not do like that. Programming languages will work behind, right? It's about your thinking capability. How you think matters from now onwards. From today onwards, only your thinking capability, not about your visualization. That is different. Okay. That part is over. Now everyone can do HTML and CSS, right? That is easy because now started. Now, anyway, first thing what you need, anyone in your journey is variables. I'm just giving you a basic for any programming languages. What are the things you need to learn? Variables or next after variables, they will teach you something called data types. Then they will teach you operators. Then they will teach you functions. Then you will start to do the functionalities and all the things. Then they will teach you control statements like if and switch. Okay, don't panic for the people who don't know. Okay, we will cover these things. It's not a big deal. Now, and we will have something called loops. Oops is different, Ray. Okay, the loops, like every programming language will not be related to oops, but loops are there in every programming language. If you are Python, if you are .NET, if you are Java, if you are PHP, if you are any other programming languages also, you will familiar with this all, right? And the same way, even our scripting language also will be there. Okay, even in our Java also, this all things will be available. Now, but Java is a scripting language. We'll discuss what it is. JavaScript is a scripting language. Now, so any programming language, if you know these things, basics are over. If you don't know these things, that means you don't know that programming language. Any programming language, these are like alphabets, very basics. Okay. After this, you are thinking capability. Okay. If you don't know alphabets only, you can't even think for words. You can't speak. The same way it works. Now let's learn our JavaScript alphabets. Yeah, this all topics will come in the JavaScript also, sir. In JavaScript also, in detail, this all topics will come. Okay. Now, everyone, now this JavaScript at the CERN in 1990s, at the end of late 1990s, they started this JavaScript, sir. Now, JavaScript initially they named it as something called LiveScript. Yeah, LiveScript. I think 1995 it is named it as LiveScript, and it came to the evolution. When it comes to years and all not matter, but basic history it is. When LiveScript came to the existence, then what is the use of JavaScript? Why we use it? Did you remember? Did you remember the Chitty example which I told in the first classes? What is the use of HTML? Structure of the page. What is CSS? Styling. What is JavaScript? Functionality. Yeah, working or functionality. If you remember, I think I don't know whether I told this example or not. In movie Robo, there is one Robo called Chitty. When they made this Chitty, I think I told this, right? Initially, they made the structure, only the layout. Then they will just give eyes and all the things. which is CSS. Now they look like exact Vasika, but still it won't do, it don't know anything. Then they will teach them fight, dance, all the things, right? That is what my JavaScript now. Till now, my website don't know anything. When I click on a button, it should show something, or it should go with the e-commerce website. Whenever I click on something, it should add to the cart. It should go to the payment option. It should take the things. It don't know anything. Till now, my websites knows only one thing: printed div and div color the div and make them nicely display. That's it. For appearance, my websites are good, but till now, functionality wise, it don't do anything. Now I want to make my website do any functionality. For that, we will do JavaScript. JavaScript is a JavaScript provides functionality to the websites. JavaScript provide the functionality to the websites. Now JavaScript is a client-side language, sir. JavaScript is basically a client-side language. That means in the front end we will use it, but there are some frameworks of JavaScript. There are some environments of JavaScript called come. There are some environments like Node.js. Using Node.js, you can run the JavaScript even backend also. Sir, if you know just JavaScript, you can create a full stack app, sir. You can become full stack application developer also. Why? Because JavaScript, if you know, you can learn React easily. If JavaScript you know, you can do Node also backend. And obviously, when you merge the Node and React, automatically full stack application will come. Okay. So for both of the things, you should know this. Basically, JavaScript is a client side language, but you can also use it for server side, which is backend also you can use it. Okay. Now, what we are learning is here I will teach you only client side, only on the browser side. Okay. Client side means where it will run. It will run on the browser. It will run in the browser, sir. So my browser will run the JavaScript. Till now clear? Yeah, just a minute. Hmm. Okay, where we are. Huh. Now JavaScript provides the functionality, sir. And it is a client side. That means who will run this JavaScript? Browser. Who will run? Browser. Your HTML browser will run, right? CSS browser will run, right? Same way JavaScript also. But JavaScript is a programming one. Na? Now you all are from Java or Python or some .NET or something. Now to run any language, Java or Python or .NET, you need some things called compiler and interpreter. You know that? What are compiler and interpreters? It compiles the program. Means what is mean by compile? Binary. Uh-huh. Uh, it converts your code into the machine understandable code, binary one. Okay, that's nice. Then what is difference between compiler and interpreter? Interpreter line by line and good. For the people who didn't understand, compiler compiles the whole program at once, sir. For example, if it is 100 lines of code, compiler will give you all 100 lines of code if how many errors you have got. Okay. It's like your English teacher, it will tell you all grammatical mistakes. Now, if it is interpreter will just stop it. It's like your math teacher. When you get an error, he will just beat you and again will go for the next line. Until you rectify that error, it will not go to the next one. Okay. Interpreter will stop exactly. Now, what is JavaScript, sir? Then JavaScript, how it will go? JavaScript goes with the interpreter, sir. This is dangerous now. JavaScript goes with interpreter, not a compiler. So if you get one line, third line error in JavaScript, it will not go to fourth line. First, you should rectify the third line error. Okay. Then, okay. Now, sir, whenever you are compiling, if you want to compile Java, if you want to compile .NET, if you want to compile Python, you need to download those compilers, right? Those things will be installed there now in your system. Did I install anything for JavaScript? By default, browsers will have JavaScript engine. Every browser, every browser in the world, every browser by default has one JavaScript engine. Each browser goes with their own engines. Google Chrome goes with V8. Google Chrome V8. I think V8 only. JS engines. JS engines of browsers. V8 is for the Google Chrome. Okay. Chakra is for the Edge. Chakra is for the Edge. And Spider Monkey is for the Mozilla Firefox. Mozilla Firefox will go with the Spider Monkey. And WebKit is for the Safari. Major ones. These are the major ones. V8, we will build it for this V8. Even Opera will also go with V8 only. Google Chrome and Opera. Spider Monkey goes with Firefox, Mozilla. And then WebKit goes with Safari. And Chakra goes with Edge. So different browsers will have their own engine, sir. But almost every engine will work it in a similar way. It's about the compatibility. Okay. Only those browsers compatible with these engines. The people who developed those browsers will also develop these engines. Okay. Now, how these things will work, how that engine will work, line by line, we will understand it later. Okay. This is just an introduction class. Okay. Now, Tor browser, sir. Okay. See, for the people who don't know, Tor browser will not go with any engines only. It always depends on third party personalities. Tor browser will not have these things. Did you guys use Tor browser? Raise your hand, boys. Anyone use Tor browser? How many of you know it? No one knows? Okay. You know it? Ah. So the people who knows it also don't dare to raise the hands. We know why. Now, the next after the Google Chrome, V8 majority ones anyway. Whole my code will go with V8 only, sir. Okay, because Google Chrome only. I will do it now. So JavaScript is a client side language. We can write it for server side also, but we are doing it here client side. And at the same time, JavaScript engines will be there, and JavaScript is a interpreter one. Based on interpreter, it will go. And what are the other features JavaScript will have? Huh. JavaScript is a single-threaded synchronous language. JavaScript is a single-threaded synchronous language, sir. What does it mean by single-threaded, sir? Anyone? Uh, Threaded doesn't mean daram, okay? That is different. What is single thread? One above one thread. What a great way. Uh-huh. But actually, single thread means one action. Okay. One, it's like some people can do only one task at a time, right? That is JavaScript. Java is multi-threaded for the people who know. Java is a multitasking. It can do at a time 2-3 tasks, okay, simultaneously. JavaScript is not like, it will do one task at a time. That's it. If you give two tasks, it will put one on hold and it will run another one. Okay, you got my point? Yeah. Then next, synchronous. What does it mean by synchronous? Huh? Yeah, actually it is same, but synchronous means one line at a time. Okay, line by line. Synchronous basically means line by line. You may heard this kind of word, sir. Don't get confused always. Synchronous means line by line. Asynchronous means it will skip some lines. Okay. Synchronous means line by line. It's a flow. Continuous flow is called synchronous flow. Okay. But asynchronous means a sudden leap, a sudden jump cut. Okay. Now, last but not least, this one actually kind of interesting and craziest feature of JavaScript, which is JavaScript is a dynamically typed language, sir. Dynamically typed language. Sir, what is this dynamically typed means? If you see your Java and all, I think Python is dynamically, right? Yeah. For Python, people will understand it easily. If you go with Java people, they will get confused. Why it is? Java is a statically typed. Okay. What is that mean? I will tell you. If I go to any browser, if I click here, inspect. Did you all know this ones, right? Developer tools. Until now, we have been observed HTML here in the elements and CSS down, right? Click on console. The second part, in every website, we will have something called console, sir. Console is the where most of the JavaScript we will see. Okay. But interesting is we will see JavaScript here, but console is not part of the JavaScript. You will understand about it in depth later. But now just understand wherever, whatever we do, we will see it in console only. Okay. Now I will just show you how the JavaScript will work. Now, if you write here something A equals to 10. Now, what is A value? We will understand what is let and all later. Don't worry. Okay. A is 10. Now, that means A value is an integer or something will be there in your languages. It's not integer, don't worry, but it's like some kind of thing will be there in your languages. Now, if I write it here, A equals to Raj, will it say in errors? No. That's what dynamically typed means. It won't be stick for any program, any data type. If it is your Java, if you write int A equals to 10, next line, if you write A equals to Raj, it will say error. Because basically you said that is an integer and you just took out your promise. But JavaScript will not be like that. It will change the data type anyway. Okay. And it can change itself also. Automatic type conversions, like which we will call implicit type casting. You know that, right? Yeah. Anyway, I will tell you now. See, one data type. Now in JavaScript, we have several data types, sir. We will discuss it in detail also. No worries. Here we don't have integer. We don't have integer, float, and all these things are not there. We have only one, which is called number. What it is called? Number directly. Number means it can be integer, it can be float, it can be long, it can be short, it can be byte, anything. Okay. Basically, it's a number. That's it. If I take a value 50, then if I write it here, type of a, I can get it here as number. A is a number data type, sir. If you give something in double quotation or single quotation, it is a string. Okay. We will discuss it later, those things. Now, sir, if you declare a value as 50, which is a number, but still after this, if you write a value as something string value, which is Raj or something, still it will take it. Okay, that is what means dynamically typed language. Dynamically typed language. And there is one concept in every programming languages when you have data types, which is called whenever you learned about data types, there is one concept called typecasting. See, I am just giving you overview. Don't get confused with it. We will have one by one also. Okay. I will discuss you one by one data type in detail. We will have the things. Okay. But still, it's just an overview now. Have you guys ever heard of this word? What is typecasting means? Converting one data type into another data type. There are two ways of typecasting. What are they? Implicit and same thing, sir. Everything you learned in your other programming language is exactly same. You said you didn't know any other programming languages? You are learning what programming languages? College you learn. Okay, very good. Seriously? No, one day you should say that, and these people that shout at you, that is what you should spirit for. అది జరగదు, right? It won't happen. Very good. Anyway, implicit and explicit. That is, this is just a basic one. What is that mean, sir? It means implicit typecasting means it will only convert itself. Okay. When you are going for something bigger data type to smaller data type, automatically it will convert. Explicit typecasting means you should give it. You should externally force it. It's a forced one. Typecasting also called type correction. Okay. These are like the basics, sir, in any programming languages. I don't know the spelling. Is it right? Yeah. Now, now let's enjoy the madness of JavaScript. Now, see, everyone, tell me the output. If I write 5 and if I add another 5, what can it can be? Not error. How many of you go for 10? Hey, tell me, Ray. 5 plus 5, 55. That's what JavaScript thinks. Now, see, interesting thing I will show you now. That's why I said crazy. 5 plus 4. What it is? 54. Simple. Happy. Now, 5 minus 4. 1. Because it can't do na. That's why it will do. Now, see, basically how it will work, JavaScript. JavaScript, it can dynamically data type is so powerful, sir. It can convert itself. When it is adding a number to string, it will think it like, okay, one number, one string. So convert the number to string. When you are subtracting, it can't do, right. Okay, so it will convert the string into number. And then automatically it will do 5 minus 4. Are you getting my point? And this will result somewhat bigger issues. Now, there is one data type, I think if you are familiar with programming languages, you will know this thing. There is one data type, famous one, which is called Boolean. What the Boolean will take? True or false. Okay, basically two values will be there in every programming language, which is true or false. The data type which defines it is Boolean. Now, if I say 5 minus true, right? True will be equals to 1. That's it. Okay, if you take a number and if you take a number and true, automatically it will do it. In case, if it can't do. Now, for example, it will say something. Okay, not this. If I say some word 5 minus some string, now it can't convert now. Then it will say not none, nan, not a number. Nan means not a number. And now you know how much big issues it can cause. Uh, uh, I didn't still teach it any if and all, but I think majority of the people, if you see it, you will understand it. Just a simple question. Think it like an interview question and try to answer it. Take it seriously, boys. Now see, uh, mm, let's take A equals to 30. Okay, that's okay. Who is the dubbing artist? That's good. Now, 1 less than A less than 3. Now, if you see it here, okay, I will just write it inside this code. Control X. Let me create one file. Let me directly write it in console only. I'm just printing. Sir, if you write console.log, it will print, sir, something. That's it. Okay. Now it will print success. It's like your programming languages println or printf or print, however it works. Okay. Or else, I'm just writing console.log fail. What do you think it will print? Basically, what do you think is when a value is between 1 to 3, you will get success, and in remaining cases, you will think fail, right? Everyone thought that only, na? You know why it gets success? Let me tell you how the JavaScript thinks. JavaScript is thinking like this. 1 less than a less than 3 is the condition, right? Okay. 1 less than a. What is a value? 30. Okay. So 1 less than 30, what it is? True. So true means what? 1. So 1 less than 3. So what? True. So it will say true. Are you getting my point again? See, again, one more time. According to JavaScript, if you write this condition, it will be always true. See that. See, literally see that. And this is called the bug. In real life, bugs will be like this. Bugs are not the errors. Bugs are logically, when you see this code, there are no errors in it. Okay, there are no compilation errors or there are no logical errors. There are no runtime errors. It will run absolutely fine in the production. But user will not get the expected result. Okay, and that is the bug, you have to find it. Are you understanding my point, ma? So you have to be careful in the JavaScript because it will convert itself. So it is just thinking when you say 1 less than 3, true. And again, true less than 3. True less than 3 means true will be converted into 1. And here if I give any number instead of a, it will always say true. 0, true. Not a number, any number. True. It doesn't matter to it. Are you getting my point, ma? And this is what the dynamically typed language means. Okay, in interviews, every time for the freshers, they will ask you questions 99% in JavaScript. Only 1 or 2% questions will be from HTML, CSS. If you go for interviews, you know why? Because 99% of the people know HTML and CSS. That much easy it is. Okay, when you go for higher exams, maths and physics are the matters one. Everyone will be good at in Hindi and Telugu. Okay, so that's how it works. Chemistry, that's out of syllabus, right? Now, more important, you know that. Good. Now, again, let's repeat how the JavaScript thinks here. 1 less than something 45 less than 6. Now, what is happening? 1 less than 45, true. So, true less than 6. When it is true less than 6 happen, true will be converted as 1. So, automatically 1 less than 6. You got my point? Now, what if, sir, in case if I hear 1 less than minus 45, So what will happen? False. Now if I say false less than 6, false is what? 0. So 0 anyway less than 6. Whether it is a 0 or 1, it doesn't matter. So automatically the number which is there doesn't matter to it. Any doubts here? Is it clear, ma? So you should be understand it the how the basic static basic type conversion how it will happen. And there are so many things you have to see here. It's like hmm, all your concepts are there. Here we have data types. Now let's start our logic of first our first JavaScript program, sir. Okay, I created one folder and let's create a folder inside first. And inside this first one, sir, let me create index.html. And then, sir, why you are starting HTML, sir? Without HTML, how you will see the screen? First, you will learn HTML. When you are learning CSS, HTML should be there. Okay, only CSS will not work. When you are taking JavaScript also, only JavaScript will not work. That is called Node.js actually. Node.js will work without any HTML, without any CSS also. Okay, that is server side, but we are learning only client side here. Okay, now style.css. Now here index.js. Sir, why do you name it index.js? You can name it anything. It's just like order. Okay, there is no rule like you have to put it index.js only. You can name it anything. Usually people go with index.js or script.js. Okay, it's just a normal one. But when you go for servers, sir, HTML should be index.html. Okay, in the servers. Except that remaining all your wish. Now let me go to my HTML. Now let's take an empty HTML. I think everyone knows this basic HTML, right? JS. One day I will catch that guy seriously. Now here let me put one paragraph. Hello JavaScript. Now here if I write body background Azure. Now sir, if I just click go live, will it come background? Why? Link is not done. So when you do the CSS, you have to give the CSS to the HTML, right? Same way, if you do JavaScript, JavaScript also should be attached. Na? Now let's see how we attach both. First thing, if I give link here, link CSS, then here style.css, I will get the CSS sir here. Okay. Then next, same way, if I go here, how do you do with the JavaScript? CSS are three types. You remembered? Inline, internal, external. Right. Inline, internal, external. Three things. Same way, JavaScript was only two types. One is internal and external. Internal and external, sir. Seriously. Internal and external files. Till now, any doubts, ma? No. Now, see, sir, here. Everyone focus here. Now, how do you link it? Sir, I can directly write it here, script, and I can put it here and I can write. Same way, if you write your CSS, you will put style. On the head, at the end of the head, you will write style now. Did you remember? Same way, at the end of the body, I will write. Always JavaScript goes at the end of the body, sir. Always CSS goes at the end of the head. Okay. There are no rules like that. You can write anywhere, but it is the more best one. Okay. It is just a best practice to do that. Why it is? We will discuss at the end. When we come to the BOM, we will understand it. Browser object model. But now understand script will be at the end, sir. Now if I write it here anything, it will print. Now if I write it here, alert, alert, hello. So now if I go here, I will get one alert. Seriously? Now see, one alert will come whenever my page loads. That's not good. Okay? Focus here. Now, see sir here. Now this is called alert. Whenever you want this kind of pop-ups, for the people who apply for government jobs and all, they will understand it. Usually when you go for government jobs or when you go for bank applications, whenever you feel this kind of pop-up will come. Okay? That is called alert. What it is called? Alert. Now, see, it will not work until you click OK for it. Okay? Now, how do I get it? I write it in the script. Sir, can I write the same thing outside the file? Yes, that is called external. See, I will write it here. Here also I can write. Now, if I write something, and now if I come here, will it come? Why? Good, I did not link anything. Now, if I go here, how do I link it, sir? Script src. See, all you need to do is add some src. Src means source. So here I will give slash asterisk index.js. Now it will come. See, first hello and what is this script? Why here script also came? Nothing like that. Now go here, delete this. Now index.js, I just printed an alert. Go here. See, and you can give both also, sir. You can give internal, external, both. Okay, or you can give any one. But same way, I think when I told you css, I told you we have to put any one, that would be good enough. Same way I used to do it, like whole our css codes I used to put external css only. Same way sir, we will go with mostly external javascript. Why? Because that way you can maintain your code easy. Okay, all your javascript files will be at one place and it will be easy to write and easy to modify also. In future you will understand, you can give one javascript file to another javascript file also, you can combine them. So always it's better, a good practice to write the javascript files outside. Okay, now instead of alert I will write some logic sir here. I will give some logic here. Console.log my first javascript. Now see, once I run this, I will go to console, inspect, and then go here, console. What happened, right? First dot style. See, my first JavaScript. Any doubts, ma? No. Then next, what it is? Style.css. Dot body I put. Because it is MIME type. What is that, right? Index.html. Link is right only, na? Styles it is. Hmm. Now anyway, spelling is wrong. Yeah. Now see, focus here, ma. Boys. See, in the console, I get some value. Why? Because in my JavaScript, I gave some values. Okay. Now console is for the debugging purpose, sir. That means anytime when I'm doing the code, I want to check it like how it will work. Okay. What is the value this current variable is having it. So I will check it in console because it will not disturb my UI. Okay. Then UI means whatever the screen you are seeing it. Okay. Now, till now any doubt, sir? Is it clear how you will write different types of JavaScript, sir? Now let's start writing it. JavaScript will be written in a two ways, sir. First one, internal JavaScript, where you can write it inside the script tags. That is inside the HTML only. How many are sleeping? Two members. Check it in boys, Ray. When I ask boys, you should check it in boys. Some boys are checking in girls who are sleeping. That is sad part. Anyway, now online, if anyone's sleeping, also we can't know. Very bad here. Sir, keep charger to laptop. Just a minute, Ray. Where is this? Let it eat something. Okay. Ray, what is there, Ray? To have that much mess? Charger, laptop. That's it only, na? Good. At least with the simple things you are waking up. Anyone sleep? Someone remembered it still. Nice. Good. Now we are full Josh. Okay. Really? What is there in that much Josh? Now, anyway. Focus here, ma. Now, next class. Sorry. Next concept. Next concept. Okay. Next concept or next topic. I went to the thank. You just came, Ray. You just woke up now. You are saying thank you. Very bad. Now, where we are, huh? There are two types. There are two ways. There are two ways of including JS into HTML files. JS means JavaScript, Ray. I can't move it. Now include you can't see, na? Very bad. I can't move the projector also. How can we do that? Hmm. Now, okay? Huh. I don't need to write again two times, right? So there are basically two types. What are they? Internal and external. That is the third way. Copy paste is like work for every programming language. Now, anyway, now here internal and external, sir. Internal, how you will write? Code will be embraced by script tag. That means whole code will be inside the script tag, sir. And for the external tag, for the external one, we will just write script src, and in the src you will give link whatever the path you want, where the css file is there, or sorry, javascript file is there, and then script. Sir, interesting point is this: in between you will not write anything here. In between of these two things you will not writing anything. If you write it, it will not work. Okay. So just leave it the script as it is, and you will give the script src. How it will work, sir? How it will work, actually it will go to this particular link and it will take all the script and it will paste it inside in middle in the backend. Okay, that's how it will work. External JavaScript also will work it like internal JavaScript only. If you give src, automatically how the image src will work, it will go to that link and it will paste it image as image in the DOM na. Same way, sir, here also it will go to that particular link and it will take a whole JavaScript and it will consider as script here. Clear? Yeah. Now next one. Yeah, it will work. Now, if you give internal and external both for same thing, sir, internal will be taken higher preference. Okay, same thing your CSS. Internal and external, internal CSS will be taken higher preference. Okay. Only if the both are having same functionalities. If the both are having different functionalities, both will work. Okay. Yeah. Now, next one. I'm just going here and I'm just printing it. To print any value in JavaScript, you will write comments in two ways. One is slash asterisk asterisk slash, which is called multi-line comment. That means you can write it any lines, any number of lines using this. If you put slash asterisk until you put asterisk slash, it will be considered as comment only, sir. Same way, CSS also. CS is also same slash asterisk only. And you have single line comment also here. How the single line comment will be there? Double slash. This is called single line comment. In JavaScript, two things were there. One is single line comment, one is multi-line comment. Single line comment means only for that particular line it will work. Okay. Multi-line comment means once you give slash asterisk until you put asterisk slash, it will be considered as comment only. Comments will not be readable by the browser, sir. You know that, right? Any programming languages, if you take that programming languages compiler will not read the comments. It's just for your user readable purposes. If I write it inside the comments, anything, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to the browser also. It will not say any errors. Okay. That doesn't mean you have to put something. Okay. You have to put actually what is relevant only. You should not put whatever it is. If you put it, then whoever gave you job will fire you. Okay. Now the next one. Check. Okay. My first JavaScript compilation is done. Now let's understand in more depth. Network. Now let me explain you this thing, sir. Now, before going into the somewhat depths of JavaScript, let's understand how really these things works. See, this is called this is called developer tools, sir. What they are called? Developer tools. Developer tools are very powerful things whenever you are developing web development. These things were very helpful. First thing, elements will select will allow you to select any element you want, and so that you can get actual code of that particular one. Okay, and the down you will get the CSS. I will go to any live website like Amazon and I will show you here Amazon, and here I will just click on right click inspect. Now the developer tools will tell me, see, if I want only the code of this particular button, I can click on this arrow and I can select this only particular one and I will get the code of that. I think you know this, right? See, only the code of that particular search button is coming. Any doubts? No. And the down one represents the CSS of only selected part. I can make it responsive also. See, here this one is will give you responsive code. That means you can make it however you like it. You can increase it, decrease it, however you want it. And then the next one, elements. Now, the next one, console. Console works like similar to your JavaScript, sir. In the JavaScript, what it will happen, uh, we will discuss it in the futures, but it's like console will take the whole copy of JavaScript. Okay. So everything you write in your JavaScript code, console knows. But JavaScript don't know that the console exists. Okay. So anything which is in JavaScript, for example, if I write where something a equals to 50, the moment you write a equals to 50 in the JavaScript, console will understand this guy for this program somewhere he wrote a value which is 50. Now if I write it in the console what is a, it will print 50. But if I ask in the JavaScript what is console, it will say no, not defined. Okay. It's a web API actually. Now, next one, sources. Sources will contain all the files, sir. Whatever the files you do, okay? Now it will not show the files, see? Because when you are in the production, sir, you will make them all disappear. Now, normally when you are in live server, you can able to see this actually. If I go to sources, see, my 3 files I can see. For your codes also, every time whenever you do those 3 things, whatever in the code, you can see it in the live server. But in production, you should make sure it's not visible. What if their whole code is visible on the screen? People will even understand. It's not about copy paste. They will security will happen. Okay. Now I will just change it their user credentials and I will put my own credential so that I can log in easily. Right or not? Now that's where security comes. And sources are for the files, sir. And then next network. Go to network. Network will give you uh, in case any API requests are there, you will understand in future API requests and all will be there. In case if my button is taking any time, any API requests, those things will come here, sir. Everything one by one, you will understand it in future. Don't worry. Now, your website performance. If you click on this recording, and it will just hold your application again one more time. It will load your page and it will tell you how much good your application is, how much time it is taking it, how much near times it is stopping it, in which device, how much time it took, including the milliseconds. It will tell you the performance. I'm just stopping it. Now see the performance, how much each and every page it took. Okay, it took this much time and it's not done. Everything is not done. Once it is everything done, how much time it took also it will tell you performance wise. So once you did your whole application, sir, you can able to check something like this. What we are doing is something simple front end applications only. When we do bigger applications, we these things matters. The next, okay, not application, memory. Now, if you go to the depths of memory, sir, every browser will have their own internal memory. Do you know that? Do you know a browser can store the memories? Sir, browsers can do so many things, sir. Browser is not only used for internet. Browser can remember you. Browser can remember your passwords. The browser can remember your actions, your journey. Okay, history will be there now, browsers. Right? Guys, if you delete the history, also history will be stored. Do you know that? Do you know how to get that? learn, learn it, Ray. What if someone gets that? Oh yeah. Then now next. That's your life if someone sees your history. Now the next application. Application will have the it's like whole your application, sir. Is your application is using what kind of database? Is application is using local storage, session storage, everything. This is all one concept of JavaScript only. You will understand what is shared storage, cache memory. Okay, just a normal concept. Do you guys know what is it mean by cache memory? Did you ever heard of it? What is that? Cache memory. If you go to your phone, in your phone applications, for example, if you open your Insta or YouTube or something, you are just scrolling your shorts, and after some time you just had a work, so you just stopped it and you just went for work. And after that, if you come to that YouTube and if you open that, it will exactly scroll from where you stopped. Right or not? Until or unless you take that window and you closed it completely. Right or not? Normally that saving is called cache. That is called cache memory. That means Every time whenever this guy open YouTube, it need not to go to the main YouTube server and it has to bring it unnecessarily waste of time and network. Instead of that, it will store it for some time. If you close it completely, then again it will load from starting because you are actually deleting cache memories. Your phone will suggest you delete the cache memory and all the things, you will delete the temporary memories. Now, next. Yeah, it will be all theory only because it's just an introduction. Na? For the next 4 to 5 classes, everything theory only. Because until you understand the basics, we can't combine the HTML and CSS. Till now, whatever we are doing, it's not combining. We can't to take HTML element into JavaScript, it will take time. Okay, till then you have to understand all the basics. Okay, now next one, Lighthouse. You guys, if you want Lighthouse, what is basically Lighthouse is? Lighthouse will give you each, and this is all Google products. It will tell you this page performance, how much, this page, how much time it is taking it in loading, what is the SEO is this page is having it. Okay, and SEO page means search engine optimization, how much good this page is, and what were the changes you can able to do so that this page can have better speed. All these things are inside the developer tools. Sir, for each and every browser, the developer tools will be different, sir. Okay. Whatever developer tools I am explaining it, these are for your particular Google Chrome only. Okay. Oh, how much time it will take? Hmm. Let them come. Let it cancel. I'm not getting it only. Waste of time. But actually, you can get it, sir. If you click on mobile, you will get the mobile view. If you click on desktop, in desktop, how much time the page is taking it, what is the performance, what is accessibility. That means everything can it be clickable. It will take it in a virtual way and it will click each and every point. When you do your full stack application, these things are useful actually. Now, these things were not necessary for you. So these are for the developer tools, sir. Everyone. Is it clear till now? Any doubts till now? Any doubts till now? No? Yeah, that's it for majority of the class. So it's not over. Don't worry. Okay. So now we will do. Okay. Now we'll do the main class. Now focus here, ma. Now we will learn about three methods which are very important. First one, alert. What is this alert will do, sir? It will show you some alert, sir. Pop up like uh, application successfully fully completed. You will go with error message or you will go with normal message. Both are same, right? Now, console log my first JavaScript. Now, my question is this, sir. Will this console.log my first JavaScript, will it print or not? No. Why? Because see it here. Go to your logic. See the console. In the console, the my first JavaScript is not there. I will just go here. Now, after printing it, it will become. Now see. Now see, till now anything is there? No. Why? Because first it will go to that particular line. JavaScript goes by line by line. Okay, it is an interpreter one. Now, until you click OK, this file will not stop. See, it is not, it is loading only because it is expecting you to click on OK. If you don't click it, it will not stop. It will not run the next page. So I am just running it. Until you click it, it will not stop. When I click it, then it will go to the next line and then it printed the my first JavaScript. Is it clear, ma? Is it clear? Yeah. Now, second, there is another type of pop-up which is called confirm. What it is called? Confirm. So I will go with something called confirm. Are you sure Now if I say, are you sure, or are you okay or something, then I go here. I'll just write it here. See, are you okay? Now you will get two options this time. Earlier, this your command will give you only one option, which is okay. Now it will give you two options, sir. Okay or cancel. If you click on okay, what will happen, sir? If you click on okay or cancel, both will be next line only. But the only difference is okay means it will understand true. If you click on cancel, it will understand as false. Okay. Okay. And if I click on cancel also, nothing will happen. Any doubts, ma? I'm just writing it here. I'm just taking one value here. See, let result equals to whatever this guy is giving in this, whatever this confirm is returning equals to, then I'm printing console.log conf result. Now go here. Are you okay? Are you okay? True. Because I clicked true. Then next, are you okay? False. Any doubts, ma? Now what is the value I printed? I printed the value result here. Now result will be first time true. Why? Because I clicked OK. Result will be first time second true, second time false because I clicked on cancel. Any doubt, sir? Any doubt, sir? No. No. Why is that error occurred in the red line? Huh? Which error? This one. It is because of my extensions. I have so many extensions because of that extension. You guys know what are extensions? Boys, do you guys know what are extensions? Chat.js. No, see, I will tell you what are extensions also. These are actually useful for you. I will tell you. Yeah, some supporting tools only actually. Now let me start it. Now there is another one also called prompt. What is that? Prompt. Usually prompt can be used for input, sir. Prompt, and here enter a value. See, you can enter a value 5. 5. Any doubts? Any doubts? Is everyone clear till now? Now, your first code. Think it just by seeing this. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Quickly, you have to take two numbers, add the two numbers, and print it on the screen. Two numbers, not screen, console. Two numbers have to be taken and adding and print. How do you take two numbers and print it? Let see, let num1, which is equals to prompt value 1, and again, next line, let num2. You can think about it, it's not a big deal. Num2, and I'm just adding it here, and I'm printing it num1 plus the basic addition program in your Java or anywhere you learn. Same thing here also it works. Num1 5. Okay, this is the first code. Now go here. 5 6. What is the answer, sir? Yeah, no good. 11. See, see. So whatever you give it in prompt, sir, by default it will take it as string. Okay, you can give name, you can give anything, it will consider it as string. If you just write it here, console.log type of num1. What is this? Go here. Now, is it clear till now? No, here I'm repeating it. Focus here. See, very simple. First thing, before running in browser, what will happen? First, it will show one box. Prompt means it will show one box and it will ask you one value. It will only ask value, right? It will ask value. And imagine you give 5 or you give Raj. It doesn't matter. Whatever you give, ultimately it will think it whatever you are giving is string only. It will think it as string only. So if I give 5, you know how it will store? It will store it as 5. Is it clear, ma? Now same thing. Next line, if I give here 6, then what it will store? If I give 6, it will think it as 6. Now I am just printing the both. I am just printing 5 plus 6. Now what is the answer? What is the answer? 56. Because 5 and 6 are the strings. Sir, how do I get it 11 exactly then? We have a different procedure for it. We will not take the input using this. This is just a normal way to take the values. Okay, not the inputs. Is it clear, ma? We will do it in a different way. Now, till now, anyone doubts? Now, you all know what is the output also, I think. 5, 5. Why it did not print the type 8, 2. See, type is string. Type of number is string. So try to understand what are different data types. Now tomorrow we will discuss the data types only. If any one of you are from programming languages, sir, people who are from programming languages, just brush up your knowledge with variables. Variables and data types. Tomorrow you should know all the variables and data types, how they work. Because tomorrow we will discuss JavaScript variables and JavaScript data types, how they work. Is it clear, ma? Any other doubts? Now online, if anyone have any doubts, you can let me know. Offline, any doubts? And as we completed, sir, again I'm saying it. In 4 or 5 days we have holidays, right? 6 days. Sorry, in 6 days we have holidays. So hey, whenever it is, whatever. Now my point is, guys, work hard for these 6 days. Give me as many as can portfolios. Okay. Give me the more sites, then you can go for holidays. Rendarukunta. 2 days, I think. I don't know. Okay, I am not the legitimate source for the holidays, sir. You have to consult some other persons. Even I have to ask them. Okay. Yeah. Online, any doubts you can tell me, ma. Now online, I'm giving unmute option. Boys can leave if they are okay. No doubts, you can leave it.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, sir. Are you there?
Hello.
Unmute themselves if they have any doubts.
Sir, unmute one by one. Let's talk
Hello?
one by one. Yes, sir. Hello.
Me, ma.
Hello, sir. Are you listening?
Yes, I am. Tell me.
Sir, how much the part of JavaScript we have to cover? Like, sir, it is quite confusing understanding this.
See,
Like,
Mayank, it's
today
just a first class only, na. Don't worry. In future, you will understand it and you will get it easily. Okay. It will take anything, any programming on the first day, it will be like that only. Slowly, slowly, you will only cop it up. Okay.
सर मुझे लगा था इसका काम सिर्फ फ्रंट एंड
But
में आएगा सर, ये बैक एंड में इसका काम क्यों आ रहा है?
no. Only front end people need the JavaScript. Okay. Back end people, if you know JavaScript, you can do back end also. But JavaScript is the main one. If you don't know JavaScript, just by HTML, CSS, you can't survive.
Sir, my question is, do we need in a back end as a JavaScript only? It works only in a front end.
No, we need JavaScript for back end and front end both.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Huh.
Got it.
Rakesh, you are asking about 1 less than 30 less than 2, na? Now, you know how it works. First, it will check it like 1 less than 30. What is 1 less than 30 means? True. So then it will think true less than 2. True will convert it as 1. So 1 less than 2 is true. That's how it will work.
Hello, sir.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, if JavaScript used as backend, then what is the use of the .NET languages and Java and Python?
Yes, in JavaScript is for front end, ma. You can use it for backend also. But if you know backend Java or Python or something, you can use it that also. For front end, JavaScript you can use.
Okay, okay. And sir, one more question. Sir, in console, what is the result? 1 less than minus 43 less than minus 2.
1 less than
Minus 43 less than minus 2.
minus 2.
Yes, sir.
So if you have to think about it, it is very easy. See,
Yes, sir.
basically how it will work is this. 1 less than
Minus
minus,
something 42, 43.
no,
And less
see,
than minus 2.
no, understand, minus 43. 1 less than minus 43, what it will become?
1 less than minus 43.
False.
False. Yes, sir.
So automatically it will be false, sir. So false less than minus 2 you said. False less than minus 2. So immediately when you are comparing false with minus 2, it will convert false into 0. So 0
Yes, sir.
less than minus 2.
Yes,
So
sir.
0 is not less than minus 2. Answer will become false.
False.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Understood, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Why? Bring me the code you did. Bring it to that laptop. You will see exactly what is the error. You will get it. Is why I'm saying you bring it. I will see why it is not coming. Or upload it and bring it and give it.
Hello, sir.
Yes, tell me, ma.
Sir, as you said, React and Angular are used for backend.
Front end.
React,
React Angular for front end only.
React and React and Node are used for backend.
No,
So, will
Pooja.
you teach this?
No, Pooja. React is used for front end only. Only Node is used for back end.
Okay, then, sir, will you teach this in separate batch?
Yes, I will teach React in separate batches. This batch is for only JavaScript.
Okay, when did this batch start? When will this batch started?
I don't know. Till now, it's not decided. I will tell you once the batch starting. I will tell you. But anyway, now it's not possible because now only I started JavaScript now. To learn React or Node or something, you need to have minimum knowledge of JavaScript. Okay, so
तो
I will
सर
tell you.
सर तो बैकएंड के लिए सेपरेट बैच आप स्टार्ट करोगे?
बैकएंड के लिए कोई सेपरेट बैच नहीं होता. फ्रंट एंड के लिए फ्रंट एंड रिएक्ट को एंगुलर को बैचेस होता, बैक एंड चाहिए तो फुल स्टैक में ज्वाइन करना पड़ता।
तो सर रिएक्ट और एंगुलर सब दोनों का अलग अलग बैच होगा या दोनों एक साथ मर्ज का बैच होगा, मर्जिंग का मतलब मर्ज करके?
नहीं 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 नहीं, क्योंकि रिएक्ट अलग है, एंगुलर अलग है, दोनों में अलग अलग बैचेस रहता।
तो रिएक्ट आपका बैच जब स्टार्ट होगा तो आप इन्फॉर्म कर दीजिएगा इस बैच
हाँ,
में।
मैं जरूर करूंगी, मैं जरूर इन्फॉर्म करूंगी।
ओके, तो सर आपको मतलब प्रोबेबिलिटी या कब स्टार्ट होगा ऐसा कुछ?
तो प्रोबेबिलिटी बोले तो आफ्टर फेस्टिवल के बाद एक दो दिन, एक दो वीक में शुरू होता।
कौन सा फेस्टिवल सर?
ये फेस्टिवल है ना, 4 दिन के बाद पोंगल का फेस्टिवल है ना, फेस्टिवल के बाद एक एक और
ओके
2 वीक में ज्वाइन होता, शुरू होता।
ओके, तो अच्छा, तो सर मैं ज्वाइन कर सकती हूँ ना फिर वो बैच वो वाली बैच?
हाँ, मैं बोलूंगी तो, आई विल टेल इन द क्लास, ओके।
ठीक है सर, आप बता दीजिएगा इस बैच में।
हाँ, बताओ।
ठीक है सर, थैंक यू सर।
HTML ఒకటి విన్నా సార్ ఇంకా CSS ఏమి వినలేదు ఆప్షన్
Any other doubts?
actually I have one doubt sir regarding the
Yeah,
bootstrap.
tell me, Neeraj.
Regarding the bootstrap, when actually I'm replicating the websites because then only we can able to understand what is the functionalities we are
Right.
using, right? Then I'm trying to create one website. I earlierly explained in chat, but I'm facing when I'm creating that website, I'm using both the things like HTML and CSS. It's taking lots of time. Then I need to use a bootstrap but I'm unable to use a bootstrap in that. Like, how can I in the class? How can I use a bootstrap and all? Like the short formly we can call it now, like black color or something like colors or functionalities we can call it. No? That is I'm unable to understand.
I didn't understand what functionalities you want to call
Like
in the
for
boot.
an example purpose, in a HTML and CSS combination, we are using the first we will give the class to the particular div or something, whatever we need, and
Right,
then
right,
we will go to the CSS and we will call it there, and we will give the functionality,
right,
whatever the
right,
features and all things we need.
right,
But as per the bootstrap logic, earlierly you explained, sir, in that we directly by replacing the class, we can directly give the like the functional, like whatever the color or width or whatever
huh,
the
huh,
justified all the things in the
right,
class only, right?
right.
That is why I'm unable to achieve it actually.
No, see, it will not come with all colors.
Mm-hmm.
Only few colors which are specified by the bootstrap will come, and
Mm-hmm.
you will get it if you will get it if you should put the bootstrap link. You should
Okay.
put the
Yeah, I
bootstrap link.
already put it, but there are so many things. I need to know that. How can I know that short forms of the bootstrap?
How do you know all the short forms of bootstrap?
Right.
It has to be practiced. So what is the method I suggested for the people is, I
Mm-hmm.
suggested for the method is, for example, you want something background color or you want something like center text line or flux.
Right.
Then put once open the get bootstrap official website for
Okay.
one project, for the first project, and
Uh-huh.
try to type it in the search box flux. Automatically it will show you what is the class name for the flux and different things in the flux,
Okay.
and
And
then apply it. Like
and
it
we
if you do it. Tell me.
and we need to install the extensions as well, no? Then it
Yeah,
will
if
be
you
helpful.
okay, if you install this extension, automatically it will give you suggestions also. I
Yeah,
will show you.
I am getting the suggestions, but I am unable to achieve those suggestions like according to me. That is my issue actually.
Yeah, I got it. So you have to see at least for one two projects, you have to see the official documentation and you have to check it. Then you will remember it.
Okay. Okay. By the
When
CSS and HTML, it was very easy to do that because we can go to, but it's
no, if
taking
you
so much time.
no, if you do it CSS, same thing you can do it in Bootstrap also, because
Okay.
the same names, flux, grid,
Right.
same thing.
Okay, understood, sir. But I will try. If any challenge I
Try
will
it.
face, then I will ask you in another section.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sure. Any other person's doubts? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Ma. Thank you all.